Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Ganana Tva Ganapatigam Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anashunvanno Devisi Dasadanam Mahaganapataye Namaha प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्र्यवतु वाग्देव्यै नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिहि ओम। ओम नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याता सर्ववेदान्ताः तानित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तः पुनः पुनः। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। When a spiritual seeker approaches a teacher for attaining spiritual knowledge, the spiritual seeker should have clarity of thinking in the form of certain convictions. What he actually wants, he should have answer for that question. Why he wants, he should answer for that question also. What he wants actually, he wants Atma Jnanam. Why he wants? Because attaining anything other than Atma Jnanam will be an attainment of Alpavastu. Attaining Atma Jnana means knowing something which is already my own. Knowing something which is already my own is the only solution for ending my opinion, my judgment about myself. What is my opinion and judgment about myself? Aham alpaha. This aham alpaha will end only when I gain the knowledge aham akhandaha. So that is the clarity he should have. He is expected to have. So here, even though he has not gained self-knowledge, he has gained certain maturity, which says anything attained is subject to end. That is the basic maturity. Sarvam karma phalam anityam kritakatvat ghatavat. Whether the student has this maturity or not is tested by the teacher. So when Yamadharmaraja wants to give this knowledge, before giving this knowledge, he tested Nachiketa Swami. He offered all the nice things, laukikam, alaukikam, all the things which are hankered by all human beings. So these things are at once rejected with reason by Nachiketa Swami. Yamadharmaraja offered long life, so much long that he can live as Chaturmukha Brahma up to the end of the creation. So that long life is rejected by Nachiketas by telling, Api sarvam jivitam alpameva. That long also has a last day. And while living, whatever Yamadharmaraja offered, those things also rejected by Nachiketa Swami. Yamadharmaraja offered wealth. Nachiketa Swami rejected it. Na vityena tarpaniyo manushyaha. Tarpaniyaha means the search will not get end. Not that the wealth is not satisfied, but I am alpaha idea will not end by possessing any amount of wealth. Therefore, my journey will continue. Therefore, na tarpaniyaha. Understand? So, wealth is useful. Through wealth, you can have nice comforts. But my search will not end, because that also will be one more addition to my alpatva. So he was offered emperorhood. He told, after becoming emperor also, I will consider myself as alpaha emperor. Before becoming emperor, I was alpaha ordinary citizen. After receiving your boon, I will become emperor, but alpaha emperor. In which way you are alpaha? You are going to rule the entire creation. Kalataha alpaha. One day you will come and say, you vacate, please vacate. Empire will be there. Empire will be there, but I will be asked to go away. Na? Wealth will be there continuing. It is not going to disappear. But my ownership will end. Because owner's life will end. Even during possessing that also, my idea that I am going to end, I am going to end, I am going to end, that will not allow me to enjoy whatever I have. My Acharya Swami used to say, a person wants to drink a special fruit juice, Faluda. So he purchased it. But after purchasing, when he sipped first sip, he found it is nice when it went inside, but the quantity has reduced. His eyes shows that quantity is getting reduced. His tongue shows that it is nice. So he is enjoying, at the same time there is a fear that it is getting reduced. That's what Nachiketa Swami says, Jarayanti Tejaha. Not only the objects are getting reduced, not only the objects of sense pleasure are getting reduced, the instrument also is weakening. And my idea that it is going to end, it is going to end, is not going to end. So he was in dilemma whether to drink or not to drink. If he drinks, it is going to end. Nice thing, nice experience is going to end. If he doesn't drink, then also he cannot enjoy that nice experience. Correct? Experience of drinking Faluda. Another example is to give. A person was made as an emperor. He had one desire of becoming an emperor. So he expressed his desire. He is an ordinary citizen working in a barber shop, beauty parlor. So that fellow was taken to drama wala's troupe. Because really emperor you cannot become just because you desire. So he was taken to the drama troupe wherein Ramayana drama was enacted. So he was decorated as Dasharatha. He was given some dialogue of Dasharatha also. The Ramayana scene, you may remember, Dasharatha sits on the throne. Vishwamitra comes, asks for certain help in the form of giving Rama 10 days to live with Vishwamitra. That's the help he wanted from Dasharatha. So as even drama started, after rehearsal of dialogues and other actions, drama started. So this drama started with a particular scene. The security guard announces the arrival of Dasharatha Raja, Ikshwakukula Tilaka, Rajadi Raja, Raja Marthanda, Raja Gambhira, Dasharatha Chakravarti is coming, Parag, Parag, Parag. Like that, he felt very proud. At least some people are there to respect me. He is in the attire of Dasharatha Chakravarti, so he has to behave like Dasharatha Chakravarti. So with all Gambhiryata, he came and sat on the throne. The next scene is Vishwamitra is coming. Yatirajavarya, Tapodhana, Vishwamitraha is coming. Parag, Parag, Parag. Another announcement. So when Yatiraja comes, this ordinary Raja has to get up. When a sannyasi comes, he has to get up, the king. So he got up and invited Vishwamitra. Aiye, please come, please come. Take your seat. He was offered seat. Next dialogue he has to ask, what service I can do. So he has forgotten the dialogue. The Dasharatha identity is temporarily gone from his mind. He saw Vishwamitra with all jata and beard. So his barber identity has come in his mind. So he asked, cuttinga, shavinga. Should I do cutting or shaving? The director, like this he did, put his hand on the head. This is my mistake. Bringing a person who is working in barber shop and decorating him as Dasharatha is my mistake. Even though he is decorated as Dasharatha, he is not able to raise himself to the level of the Dasharatha. This is what is happening with every human being. The creation decorates him, the society decorates him with all power, position, money. But as long as the person doesn't change his identity, in his mind, in his judgment, if there is no change about himself, this is the condition. So my judgment about myself should change. How it will change? Not by acquiring anything, but by acquiring knowledge that the judgment which I was having so far about myself is a wrong judgment. The right judgment is this only. That knowledge should come. As long as that knowledge doesn't come, anywhere I go, anything I acquire is not going to change my lot. What is my lot? Aham alpaha. So this is the clarity of thinking of a Shishyaha, which is expected by the teacher. Understand? So when he comes for, please give me guidance towards moksha, the teacher asks, what do you mean by moksha? What do you mean by moksha? Because there are so many ideas about moksha. Varieties of ideas are there. Last class we ended with this question. What do you mean by moksha? There are 6 Nastika philosophies and 6 Astika philosophies which are dealt in our scriptural philosophical discussion. 6 Nastika philosophies means those who don't accept Vedanta as Pramanam. They are called Nastikas. 6 are there. 1 Charvaka group, 4 Buddhistic group, 1 Jaina group. 1 Charvaka philosopher, 4 Buddhistic philosophers, 4 types of Buddhism, then 1 Jainism. So they define what is moksha. You ask Charvaka philosopher, he says, moksha means freedom. Freedom means freedom from wants. Whatever you want, when you get it, it will be over. You are free. No, again one more want come. You enjoy it, that also. No, to get that I need money, again one more want. You take loan or cheat. Somehow you acquire it. No, is it not papa or adharma? Who knows what is papa, what is adharma? If you want to get this enjoyment, somehow or the other, hook or crook, you should get it. That's what you are free from. When you get it, you are free from that desire. That's called freedom. Ranam krutva ghrutam pibet. If necessary, cheat or take loan, eat nicely with ghee. Don't bother about dharma or adharma. No, if the person who gave loan, if he comes and asks, you say, I received the loan, I took loan from you, not to give back, but to eat. So if he chases me, you run away to another place. The world is vast. Go one place and settle and try to cheat and run away. Cheat, run away. What is there to think much? This is the philosophy of Charvaka about moksha. And majority of people like this only. Even nations declare insolvency. Running away means what? Declaring insolvency. Companies having looted banks, they declare insolvency. And if they are caught, they try to run away to the another nation. Understand? Charvaka philosophy. Ranam krutva ghrutam pibet bhasmi bhutasya dehasya kutaha punaragamanam. Where is the question of coming back again once your body is burnt? So, moksha prayatna means prayatnam, an effort to give sensory objects to your body and mind. That's all. This is called moksha prayatna. By providing it, you are getting moksha from the desire. Another desire comes means you handle separately. Another separately. That is his philosophy. Then Bauddha Madam, it says, no, these are all very gross. Providing things to the body and senses and getting freedom is very gross. So you have to get out of ignorance. What ignorance? What ignorance I should be out of? He says, ignorance about the world, ignorance about yourself, ignorance about the Creator if He is there. So what is knowledge? What is knowledge? One philosopher says, nothing is there, knowing this is knowledge. Shunyata is the truth of the existence. First person singular, Shunyaha. Jagat which you are experiencing, Shunyaha. The desires which comes in your mind, that also Shunyaha. So to know everything is Shunyaha is called knowledge. Gaining that knowledge is called Mokshaha. Shankaracharya will deal with them separately. Very funny philosophers they are. Another person says, knowledge is nothing but knowing everything is kshanikam, temporary. Don't respond to the desire. It has come, allow it to go. It will go. After how much time? Kshanikam, one kshana. So you want to have water to drink? Keep quiet. Don't do anything. It will go automatically. No, I am experiencing the thirsty. That is first one wala is not the second one wala. So the person also is gone. Thirst also is gone. Like water which flows in the Ganga. You stand in one particular point. One drop of water arrives there. Goes. Again another drop only arrives. You say Ganga is flowing continuously. It is your Brahma. Srota Nityatvam you consider as Nitya. Srota Nityatvam means it appears as though water continuously following. No, one water has come, again it has gone. Another has come, again gone. Another has come, again gone. Like that, desire comes, goes. Desire comes, goes. Desire comes, goes. Why you respond? No, I am there as an individual. You also come, go. You also come, go. So everything is kshanikam. Like that, 4 types of Buddhistic philosophies. Then on Jaina philosophy is there. He says, all human suffering is because of Purva Janma Papa Karma. So, avoid doing any Papa Karma in this creation, in this Janma, and do Prayashita for all the Papa Karmas of the past. By fasting, by so many other things which will hurt your body and mind. Already Papa Karma is hurting my body and mind. He says, you also join with that and again you consciously hurt your body. So they pull out the hair, they stop eating, like that. That is Jainism. Okay, by that what I will do? You will know that you are not body and mind. You will know that you are conscious entity. But like that, so many conscious entities are there. Alpaha conscious, he says. That is knowledge. I am just giving sample. If you go inside, again this class will go. So all the Nastika philosophers says one type of thing is moksha. Then you come to Astika, who accept Veda as the Pramanam. Among them, Purva Mimamsaka, Karmakandi, Purva Bhaga, Karmakandi, religious person. He says, go do so many yagas, yajnas, and go to heaven. That's all. Going to heaven is called moksha. Wherein Indra is the Devata, you will get happiness, happy moments. That's all. Then that also appears as very gross. So again another philosopher, Nyaya Vaisheshika is name. Nyaya is one philosopher, Vaisheshika is another philosopher. Both put together has same philosophy, only in certain aspects they differ, but they are similar to each other in one thing. What is that? In knowledge, in defining what is knowledge. So they define Knowing yourself as Paramanu, as an atom, supreme atom, is called knowledge. So you don't exist at all. Whatever exists is only atom. Your mind is atom, your thoughts are atom, your body is atom, like that he says. Very funny, na? Everything is atom. Doctors also tell same thing. Everything is atom. So knowing that is moksha. How can it be knowing that? Atom doesn't have any need. So why you respond for your desires and other things? Allow it to pass. Because one atom is going to come, dance for some time, get away, like that. This is Nyaya Vaisheshika. Then another two philosophers, Sankhya philosopher and Yoga philosopher. He also says, by knowledge you get moksha. What knowledge? What knowledge? Seeing yourself as a limited conscious entity. Knowing yourself as a limited conscious entity who is different from Pradhana. Pradhana means this Maya, Shakti. So you are Purushaha, but limited Purushaha. There are so many millions of Purushas are there. So knowing yourself as a limited conscious entity through Nirvikalpaka Samadhi. So that is why, having gained knowledge, you will die after 21 days. Chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga philosopher says, what is moksha? Chitta vritti nirodha. Cessation of chitta vritti. See, your samsara is felt through chitta vritti only. That I am small is nothing but a thought. So you stop that thought. All problem is over. So shut yourself in the caves and control your mind and stop the thought, I am alpaha. So what I will think? No need to think. Just stop thinking. That's called Nirvikalpaka Samadhi. No vikalpa will be there. Meditator, meditating object, meditation, division. Vikalpa means division. These three will not be there. You will be in Samadhi, which you don't know that you are in Samadhi. Eye also gone. So naturally, body doesn't get food for 21 days. So after 21 days, it will fall off. That's called moksha. So dying after gaining knowledge is called moksha. Who will come to this philosophy? Please tell. After getting moksha, I want to enjoy life. And you are telling, go and prepare yourself to die. Last 21 days of your existence will be without food. Therefore, the body dies. To die, I did not go for knowledge. I can go for fasting and die. I can take poison and die. That is not the question now. So, he has his own peculiar philosophy. Then finally comes Vedanta. Uttaramimamsaka, one who accepts Vedanta, last portion of Veda as the Pramanam. That is called now Hinduism. Present Hinduism is nothing but various forms of Vedantins. Shanmata, it is called. Hinduism is the combination of 6 types of deities. Shanmata, which was established by, organized by Bhagavan Shankaracharya 1500 years before. Now at present it is called Hinduism. So Shaiva, Shakta, Kaumara, that is one who worship Kartikeya, Muruga they call. Then Ganapatya, Ganapati. Then Vaishnava, Vishnu. Then 6th is Saura. Saura means Surya Upasakas. Shaiva Upasakas, one who worships Shiva. Shakta Upasakas, one who worships Divine Mother as a supreme. Then Kaumara, one who worships Kartikeya, son of Divine Mother as supreme. Ganapatya, one who worships Ganapati as the supreme. Then Vaishnava, one who worships Vishnu as supreme. Then Surya, one who worships Surya Devata as supreme. These are 6 put together is called Hinduism, present day Hinduism. All of them have their own agamas, their own scriptures to establish their philosophy. And what their conclusion is, going to the place where this Devata actually resides is called moksha. Vaishnava thinks going to Vaikuntha is called moksha. It's a place. The Devata Vishnu is there actually, reclining on snake bed, massaged by Mother Lakshmi, like that. Going to that place is moksha. Like that Ganapati devotee thinks that going to that Ganapati Loka. So going to that Loka and serving there the Lord who is eternally present there. So once you go there, you also will be eternally there. This is their argument of moksha. Understand? They are called Dvaitins. In Vedanta Mata, they are called Dvaitins. Loka Prapti is the moksha. But their assertion that after going there you will not come back is falsified by their own religious texts. So going to Vaikuntha, you will not come back, they say. In Vishnu Purana, we find Jaya and Vijaya, who happen to be the personal assistants of Vishnu, has come as Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, Ravana, Kumbhakarna, Shishupala, Dantavaktra. They themselves say. But again, in another place, they claim, once you go there, you will not come back. So this is the problem. This is the definition of moksha in Hinduism by Dvaitins. Dvaitins means those who hold 2 realities. One is you, another is God. And in that varieties of shades, Vishishta Advaitin, Shuddha Advaita, so many things are there. So going there as a citizen, Salokya, living with the Lord, Samipya, nearby him, Sarupya, having 4 hands, Sangha, Chakra, like that Sarupya, Sarshti, having the power of like Lord, not actual Lord. Then Sayujya, being with the Lord as his Gada, as his Chakra, like that. So they define, very funny definition these are all. So they are called Vishishta Advaitin, Vaishnavas, Ramanuja Acharya's followers. They consider this attainment, going and reaching, attaining as the moksha. This tantric religion is there in this category itself, the Shakta Upasakas are there. They say going here and there, that's not that. Kundalini Shakti should come to Sahasrara. There are 7 centers of Shakti. So generally it is lying in the Kundalini end of the spinal cord. So it is lying there and you have to raise that Shakti, and if you manage to bring that Shakti to Sahasrara and your head bursts, you got moksha. Head busting technology. Kundalini Shakti. Raising Kundalini Shakti to Sahasrara is called moksha. Is called attaining knowledge. Going there, busting head, this is all problematic. While living in this body, you should attain God. What do you mean by attaining God? Having vision here and now. You meditate on Rama, Krishna, and go on meditate. If Bhagavan comes and stands in front of you, and if you could see eye to eye, face to face, seeing God face to face while living, that is called moksha. Then Advaitin asks, okay, after seeing face to face, will the God will be always available for your seeing, or he will go away? He will go away. Why should he stay with me? Okay, one moment of darshana, how can you call it moksha? How can it will end your suffering? He says, that is enough, I got it now. I got darshan. All the time I will be in the remembrance of the Lord. Then Advaitin says, There is a problem. Initially you cried, oh Bhagavan, please come, please come. After darshan he goes away. Then also will you not cry, oh Bhagavan, you went, come again, come again. Of course I will cry. What is there? Then how can you call it crying as a moksha? Crying for God is called moksha. If you cry for sense pleasure, it is called bandhanam. If you cry for money, it is called bandhanam. Crying for God is called. So one matha is there. All the time they will be crying. And they quote our Gopikas. It's a wrong quotation, but still they quote Gopikas as example. So they lived with Krishna. Once Krishna left, 100 years he did not come back, nor they tried to meet him, but all the 100 years they cried and cried and cried. In crying for Lord, there is called a happiness. That happiness is called moksha. This is his opinion. So having visions, mystical experiences, hearing anahata shabda, om, like that. These are all attaining moksha. This is one group. Normal folk is there. Illiterate with regard to scriptural things. They think dying in Kashi is called moksha. Simple. He's a devotee, but unlettered, illiterate with regard to spiritual knowledge. But he has faith. He says, if I die in Kashi, I will get moksha. How? Bhagavan Shiva comes with Annapurni, takes out the soul from the body and utters Karna mantra in the ears of the soul. After separation of the soul from body, the soul has ears, please understand. Then it hears that Karna mantra, because of which Jiva gets knowledge. This is vouchsafed by, this is experienced by even Bhagavan Sri Ram Krishna. Whoever dies in Kashi will get moksha. What will do? Then again another group is there which are not connected with our culture, with our Veda Pramana, Christianity, Islam. So according to Christianity, going to heaven by professing God is great, God is great, God is great. Jesus is the Messiah, Son of the Lord. If you profess means you announce your conviction, that's all. If you announce your faith, it's called professing. So he professes, whole life he professes. When he dies, he gets eternal heaven. He will be right side of the Jesus. Left side Naraka is there, right side of the Jesus. Jesus will be sitting on his throne. That's called Judgment Day. The Jesus will see whether he professed him or not, whether you accepted him or not. That is the only criterion. Whether you did dharma, adharma, papa, punya, nothing. Even if you are a criminal by lifestyle, but at the same time you professed that Jesus Christ is the God, then you are rewarded with heaven. That is called moksha according to Christianity. Then according to Islam, same thing. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. That also is prophecy. After death they will get heaven, in which there are sense pleasures also are there. Islam is a professing religion. Ours is not professing religion. By conveying your faith doesn't make any sense according to us. By practicing that faith only, you become the member of the community, Hinduism. Okay? Vishnu is great, Vishnu is great. Okay, what you did, what seva you did, our people will ask. But they don't ask, because that is professing religion. That's why they are always particular about preaching and converting. According to them, conversion is a great punya karma, because they are bringing the souls which are gone away, rejecting the Lord, to the fold of the Lord. That is why they always try for conversion. It is a religious practice for them. It is a punya karma. You cannot stop them converting. Because he really thinks that a person who lives in Hinduism, who lives as Hindu, is an astray soul. He has gone astray, gone away from the fold of the Lord, from the protection of the Lord. So, bringing him to Christianity or Islam is bringing that soul to the Lord. How can it be a papa karma? So, conversion is always punya karma for them. And they themselves profess their faith always. That is their punya karma. So, after death, they will get heaven, in which there are sense pleasures also are there. In Christian heaven, there is no sense pleasure. They will be with the Lord, right side of the Lord. What they will do, there is no mention. Whether it will be they sitting or moving or seeing God face all the time, there is no mention about that. They will be put in the right side, that's all. In Vaishnava Puranas, they will be with the Lord, they will massage the Lord like Lakshmi, they will bring the Lord a towel, like that. They will be serving the Lord, like that mention is there. No sense pleasure there. Okay. Similarly, Christianity also no sense pleasure. But here in Islam, you will get married to 9 girls, 41 girls, according to the merit of your punya karma, you will get it. Okay. And what is the merit they consider? You know? Killing infidels. Killing the non-faith people is called the meritorious act. So, according to the number and quantity and quality of killing, ensures the quality and quantity of awards in the form of sense pleasures. That is there in their religious scripts. That is called moksha according to them. And Judaism, who is the father of both the religion of Christian and Islam? Judaism, Jews. So they consider going to a promised land is called moksha. What is the promised land? When you will go? We will be waiting. So eternally they are waiting. According to them, living in a promised land is called moksha, and one group says it is inside the earth, another says it's outside the earth, that's all. Inside the earth is where now Palestine and Israel is there, na? That is the area promised land. Bhagavan promised to Abraham. Living there is called moksha. That is why for Jews, that Israel is most punya bhumi, most auspicious land to live in. 2000 years they could not live there because they were driven away by so many other cultures, Romans, then Egyptians, and then Christians. So 1950s only they formed that area and got through British Empire. 1950 years they were away from their promised land. So that's why they are sitting now. You see, go to geography, they will be sitting there inside, surrounded by all the Islamic countries, always fighting, and they will defend their land because it is a promised land. Living there is called moksha. There are so many ideas about moksha. Varieties of ideas are there. Now Advaitin, after hearing all these things, he got bored. Arey, what is this nonsense, illogical, all nonsense, like that, na? It appears, na? But at the same time, you cannot hate them, nor you can say that they are wrong, but you can say, I don't want that. That freedom you have. Keep it with you. That is what Nachiketa says, Tavaiva Vaha, Tavanritya Gite. Keep it, all of them, with you. Understood? Nanyam Tasmat Nachiketa Vrinite says, Nachiketa will not desire for any other thing other than gaining the self-knowledge. That is the clarity. Yasmin nidagam vichikitsanti mrityo yat sambarayo mahati bruhi nastate yoyam varo godamanu pravishtaha nanyam tasmad nachiketa vrinite. Tasmad, therefore, very big therefore it is. He has given all logics. Money will not satisfy. Sensory pleasures cannot satisfy. Long life cannot solve the problem of alpatvam. Every moment I am afraid of you, Kala Tattva. So how can I enjoy any of these things what you give? As long as you allow me to exist, I allow. That itself is a bondage. Na? Jivishyamo yavad ishyasitvam. As long as you allow me to exist, I allow. As long as you allow the sensory objects to exist, it exists with me. Everything is taken away by Kala Tattva only. Na? So that itself is the bondage. Because everything is within the realm of time and space. Anything which is in the realm of time and space cannot solve my problem of alpatvam. Because the very problem is alpatvam, which is nothing but being in time and space. I want to get rid of the time and space. That you give, he says. Ajiryatam amrutanam upetya jiryan matya kodhastha prajanan. I am martyaha, you are amartyaha. You are nityaha, I am anityaha. If I come to you, what should I ask? Please tell. Should I ask some other anitya vastu, or should I ask how to become nityaha? What a logic is it? Ajiryatam amrutanam. You are ajiryaha. You don't have any old age. You are always young. Always fresh. Not tired. And no old age also. No loss of strength also. Have you heard anywhere in Puranas or in Yamadharmaraja is tired of killing people? If a person does same work for some years, he will become tired, na? But he is not at all tired. And group he goes and group he brings. He is not tired of. Very new methods he brings. Corona, that mosquito, this, so many things, varieties he brings. Not tired of. You are a tireless fellow. I am a tiring fellow. So having approached a tireless person, a tiring person can ask only one thing if he is intelligent, how to become tireless. Correct? That's what he says. Abhidhyayan varnarati pramadan. Don't think that I have rejected all of them without knowing their value. I know their value. It has value. But that value is limited value. That's what I want. Money has value. Money can bring comforts, but it cannot give me shanti, peace. It will not change my opinion about myself. I will continue to be a beggar only, even if I become a rich person. One beggar got ₹1,000,000 in lottery. His beggarly friends suggested, "Arey, so far you are wearing all this dirty cloth and other things. So show your richness by wearing new cloth and ornaments, rings like that." So he thought it is nice. Correct, I will show my richness. So part of the lottery money he spent for cloth, and he decorated himself with nice coat and suit. And he was walking with all pride in that same street where he used to beg. And he used to say hello to all the house owners from whom he was begging. "Hello uncle, how are you?" Uncle sees, this fellow up to yesterday he was begging, now it's all for full coat and suit with all rings and anklets. What happened? Lottery! Like that he goes with all pride. At the end of the street he sees there is a crowd. So his old samskara, old remembrances, there is a temple. Temple crowd means there is a distribution of prasada. So he rushes and pushes everyone and stretches his hands to receive the prasada. The uncle, Pujari uncle who was distributing prasada, he saw one hand with full of jewelries is begging. Then he wanted to see the owner of the hand. The hand is full of rings and other jewels. The attitude is of a person in want. Correct? Not a satisfied person. So he wanted to see. When he saw, it was his own street wala beggar. So daily he used to provide that prasad. Are you are? Still you did not change? Then only this lottery beggar finds, yes, still I have not changed. I got ₹1,000,000. My beggarliness doesn't change. This is what happening in all corrupt politicians' life. They got lottery. Correct? After becoming chief minister or this minister or that minister, what is their attitude? Corruption, begging. I want. How much you want? 1,000 crore? No, more. 10,000 crore? No, more. So where is the end? So that's what Nachiketa Swami says. There is no end for it. Therefore, idam vichikitsanti. This thing which I want, which is in the form of knowledge, vichikitsa. And it is getting more and more, that curiosity to get this knowledge become more and more, as even you are trying to avoid teaching me. So initially he told, Devatas themselves don't know, they may not understand. So you have made it grand. Then you offered so many things which you never give to human being, even after their tapasya. To get something from you, Kala Tattva, they have to stand in one leg and do so many tapasya, this tapasya, that tapasya, this prarthana, that puja, and you are offering very freely. Then again my curiosity has increased. So, Gudam Anupravishtaha idam varaha, he says. This boon is surrounded by a lot of secrets. Therefore only I want. Yes, the very fact that you avoid it to give it to me shows that something it is grand. How it is grand? As far as I understand, that it is not included in any of the Alpa list. Understood? Correct? Knowledge doesn't come in Alpa list. So, Nanyam tasmad Nachiketa vrinite. Like a child, he was adamant, Nachiketa will not desire for any other thing. You cannot cajole me with gilgilupas and these rings and bells and this one, he says. So this is the clarity expected from a seeker of. You understand? So here the jignasu is evoked. Mumukshu, freedom seeker. Mumukshu means moktum ichuhu. Seeker of freedom. Here the freedom which is defined by other philosophers, he understands these are all not freedom at all. Because there is a limitation. Going there, coming from there, these are all limitations are there. And many people will have, so many people will have means what? Competition. Competition means what? Competition means? It's all jealousy. Jealousy is called samsara. Desire, hankering. So, what I seek is not included in this bag called moksha bag offered by all religious and other philosophers. Now you understand? So, you will not stop after just getting one vision of Rama. Advaita says, if vision of a deity can give moksha, then Ravana should have been Mukta Purushaha. Just by seeing Divine Mother, he should have been free from all his ahankaras and kama, krodha. But what we read in Ramayana, seeing Sita, he got more kama. Seeing Ishvara, Shiva, he got more desires. Correct? So seeing it direct eye to eye, face to face itself is problematic. You are telling that mystical vision is end of the journey. No, we cannot accept it. So the only guideline in the entire conviction is what? Anityam chet, I don't want. If it is temporary, long temporary or short temporary, momentary, whatever may be the time space, but if it is anityam, I don't want. If it is karma phalam, I don't want. Yes, karma phalam is anityam. What I want is something which is not a karma phalam, which happen to be nityam. Then nityam, very nityam is the reason for praptam. If it is nityam, it is available already, here and now. Correct? If it is nityam, it should be available here and now. That's why it is called nityam. Trikale api tishtati iti nityam. That which exists in all the 3 periods of time is called nityam. So if it exists in all 3 periods of time, it is available here and now. Then how to attain a thing which is available here and now? How to attain praptasya praptihi? So he has the clarity. Praptasya praptihi is always by knowledge about that praptastu. You got the point? So knowledge is the thing which I want to attain. Knowledge about what? Knowledge about what? Here the problem is what? Aham alpaha. So whether the aham is alpaha or akhandaha. Alpaha va akhandaha va aham is the dilemma. So I want knowledge about aham. Knowledge about aham is equal to atma jnanam. So what I want actually? Atma jnanam. I don't want any siddhis. Varieties of ashta siddhis they call it. Anima, garima, lahima. My acharya used to add upuma. It doesn't help. Walking on the waters doesn't help. Riding on a tiger doesn't help. In Jnanadev's history, we come across one fellow Tantrika who used to ride on a tiger and claim himself as a Mukta Purusha. In Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna's life, he come across Sri Ramakrishna meets a sadhu who was not met for last 12 years. Suddenly he met him and asked, "Hey, where you were? 12 years. I went to Tapasya." "Oh, you got Siddhi?" "Yes, I got Siddhi." "What Siddhi you got?" "I can walk on the waters." "Acha, what? Let me see." Like that. That fellow walked and he came back. Then he asked with all pride, How you consider my achievement? Then Sri Ramakrishna told, "It is worth of 4 annas, 25 paise worth." 12 years I struggled and got this power of walking on the waters. You are telling 25 paise worth? Are, if you give 25 paise to a boat wala, he will take you from one shore to another shore. Why you want to walk on the waters? So that is not moksha. So attaining any supernatural powers, attaining knowledge about somebody's past or somebody's future, there are so many fellows are making money telling somebody's past and telling somebody's future. Correct? Raising Kundalini Shakti, not moksha. So nothing will stop this journey of a spiritual seeker. So when he will stop, when he will stop? When his ignorance is set aside. Kaha mokshaha? Shankaracharya in Prashnottara Ratnamala, one text he asks, what is mokshaha? Atma avidyayaha astamayaha mokshaha. Astamanam. Astamanam means what? Surya Astamanam means sunset, na? Samaptihi. From our vision. Not Surya Samapti. Surya Drishti Samaptihi. Correct? Similarly, here avidya Drishti Samaptihi. Because there is nothing called avidya at all. I don't know the truth in my drishti. That is called avidya. There is nothing called avidya as a substance. Absence of vidya about myself is called avidya. So drishti, that drishti absence is destroyed. Drashtavyaha, Upanishad told. Atmavare drashtavyaha. But what is my condition at present? Drishti abhavaha aham. Correct? Pashyanapi na pashyati moodaha. Bhagavan Krishna says, Pashyanapi, even seeing, he doesn't see. Are seeing means seeing only. You are telling I am seeing. Again you are telling that I don't see. What it is? Yes. You see everything as a alpam. Because you see yourself as alpam, therefore everything is seen as alpam. So seeing as it is. Yathatmya jnanam eva jnanam eva vidya. Seeing a thing as it is. Seeing the first person singular I as first person singular I. Not connecting with third person singular. We all connect first person singular I with third person singular body. I am body when I say, I is first person singular, body is third person singular. How these can be equaled? I am means what? Equal, na? So I am body is ignorance. I am everything is knowledge. Understand? Aham akhandaha, aham brahmaha is knowledge. Aham alpaha, aham jivaha is ajna. So this is the end in this concept, in the concept of a student who wants spiritual knowledge. So he will not look this way, that way. He will not see people who are getting name and fame because of these miraculous powers, mystical powers, because of popularity. Small thing you show to the public, you will become famous. A small technique with prana, Sudarshana Kriya, one small technique of manipulating the prana. Crores of rupees you can get. I cannot name anyone. Small technique. That's what when Sri Ramakrishna's life, when we read, he simply exemplifies this teaching. He doesn't stop his spiritual journey as long as he did not meet Totapuri Swami, who happened to be a Advaita Jnani who destroys all ignorance in the mind of Sri Ramakrishna. That was exemplification of the spiritual truth. So Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna got Devi Darshan, but his cry did not end. His curiosity to know to see other deities also did not end. When it ended? When Totapuri Maharaj came. All his search is over. Totapuri Maharaj saw Sri Ramakrishna so pure, so renunciate, so much. So he offers, will you take sannyas and gain this knowledge? I find you are so much qualified just by seeing. Then Sri Ramakrishna says, let me ask my mummy. Mummy? I am thinking this fellow is full of renunciation and he is telling I will ask my mummy. Which mummy? So he wanted to see. So he goes to Bhagavan, Kali Devi. Then mother also says, yes, I wanted you to gain this knowledge and show to the humanity this is the end of spiritual journey. Therefore only I have brought this Totapuri Maharaj to your presence. Mother gave. That's what Sri Ramakrishna says. I went and asked Mummy. Mummy told, yes, he has come for my sake, so I should go to him as a disciple. You understand? So, spiritual knowledge is the final word of his spiritual journey. Why any other thing, any other achievement is not final word for him? Because he finds everything is anityam. What he wanted is nityam. Nitya muktihi can never be karma phalam. Karma phalam na bhavati. Mukti is nityam. I want nitya mukti. Nitya mukti cannot be a karma phalam. Bhagavan Shankaracharya writes commentary for this Pariksha Lokan mantra. He says, so many things are offered by this Srishti and Devatas and other things by scriptures. But aham cha nityena, amrutena, abhayena, kutastena, achalena, dhruvena, arthena arthi. I am arthaha. In what? I am in search of a artha, a substance which happened to be kutastam, nityam, achalam, amrutam, abhayam. Ataha kim kritena karmana ayasa bhagulena anartha sadhanena iti. By doing action, I will get what? Only alpam, result only I will get. So ayasa bhagulena. To get that, I have to work a lot. Anarthena. After its arrival also, my suffering is not going to end. Iti evam nirvannaha abhayam shivam akrutam nityam yet padam tad vijnanartham sa gurum eva abhigacche. Understood? That is the bhashyam there. So, this is the clarity of thinking, conviction in the mind of a spiritual seeker before beginning his journey. Now you understand the level of a spiritual seeker envisioned by Vedantic scriptures. He is above the mystical people, he is above the people who have occult powers, he is above the people who have seen God face to face. He is above all of them in purity, in clarity. That is the person is accepted as a student in Vedanta. It is like joining a center after finishing PhD. After finishing PhD, what is there to study? Brahmananda Ji Maharaj says, your spiritual journey starts after attaining Nirvikalpaka Samadhi. He says about this one. Your spiritual journey starts when? After attaining Nirvikalpa Samadhi. As far as Yoga, Sankhya and other philosophers, Nirvikalpa Samadhi is the end. Here Brahmananda Ji Maharaj says, being an Advaitin, who happened to be the disciple of Sri Ramakrishna, he says, your spiritual journey starts only after attaining Nirvikalpa Samadhi. You understand now? The level of maturity, the level of purity, clarity of thinking in the mind of a spiritual seeker. So, nasti akritaha kritena praptasya praptihi eva aham ichchami. Praptasya praptihi is always in the form of jnana praptihi. So, Atma nityaha, shuddhaha, buddhaha, muktaha, nitya siddhaha, available always. Therefore, I need Atma Jnanam only. By Atma Jnanam, what do you mean? Sarva Atma Bhavaha is called Atma Jnanam. Sarva Brahma Bhavaha. I am Sarvam. So, for this knowledge, Vedanta Shastram is the only Pramanam. This conviction he has. No other Shastra can give me this knowledge. And my Gurudev is the only Acharya meant for me. This conviction also. Otherwise, he will be go on changing gurus. I told now in the initial classes, a person who was taught Advaita Vedanta, did not like Advaita Vedanta, went to Gurukula and learned 12 years that Dvaitam is the reality and came back to Advaita Vedanta Guru, wanted to defeat him by argument that Vedanta Guru was getting shaven. Then according to Advaita Vedanta Guru, everything is nothing but manifestation of the Lord. So when he prostrated to the barber told, I am not God. Same is the conclusion after a study of 12 years. Correct? And then what is the use of study? Without studying, he got already, I am not God knowledge. without studying anything, he got the knowledge, I am not God. Same thing you got, I am not God. Same knowledge you are telling you got after 12 years. What is this? So, Vedanta Shastram is the only Pramanam. Atmajnanam is the only thing which I want. My Gurudev is the only person who can give this knowledge to me. And this is the only Janma available for me. I don't know whether this body or mind will get this Manushya Janma or not. Durlabham Trayam Edatate Daiva Anugraha Etukam Manushyatvam Mumukshutvam Mahapurusha Samshaya. Available, this only Janma I have. I don't know about the possibility of having the same facility of gaining this knowledge in next Janma or not. Next Janma, what this body will be, whether donkey body or monkey body or cat body or rat body. At least now it has a human body and it has fortunately human mind and it has a thinking faculty also. Vedanta Shastra Guru Parampara is there, Shastra Pramanam is there, my Gurudev also is there. So whole life, every moment I will try only for this. Because very short period. Already I am 40 or 50. Maximum another 30 years. Even if body going to die with 8 years, another 30 years only. In that 12 hours gone, 15 years gone. Balance only, waking state only, 12 hours only. And that also, how much time I will have with clarity? How much quality time I will have? How much time I will have quality mind to receive this knowledge? Therefore, I have no other duty. Tasmad yatishye jnana praptyartam eva. If the Gurudev says, no, you are not yet matured, I will yatishye jnana yogyata praptyartam. Either I will work for knowledge or I will work for getting maturity to gain this knowledge. In other words, either I will work for Atmajnanam or I will work for Vairagyam. Staying where I am, living the same life which I am already living. If I am a married man, suddenly I cannot jump as a sannyasi. If I am a sannyasi, I need not jump as a married man. There cannot, here need not. So where I will live, there only I will live in the same town, the same people only I will live. But my focus of living is not artha, is not kama bhoga, is not name and fame, is not position, power or a recognition from the society. It is only knowing myself. Moment to moment I will spend my time. Any opinion comes to me about myself. Is it true or not? True or not? True or not? Understand? So nobody needs to run away from their lifestyle, from their duties. Puja I do is for this purpose only. Office I go for this purpose only. Getting married for this purpose only. Getting children for this. How you connect? Because either it helps me to get vairagyam or it helps me to get samadhi shatka sampatti. Patience, sense control. How I will get? Only a child will teach what is the meaning of patience to the mother or father. Go on, it will cry. Whole night it will cry. Daytime it will sleep. And daytime you have to be active. Night also you have to be waking. So what is patience? You cannot throw the baby. One day okay, 2 days Shivaratri okay, third day okay, fourth day also it continues means what? You will get irritation. But you cannot do anything with regard to baby. So it teaches you as Guru, Shamaha, be patient. So every life situation teaches either one aspect or the other aspect of qualification of expected maturity for Vedantic knowledge. Either Shama or Dhamma or Uparama or Titiksha will come across in the next classes. So all are helpful to gain this knowledge. So all my duties are directed towards getting this maturity. All my pursuit knowledge pursuit will be directed towards getting this knowledge. Therefore, aham yatishye na anya pantha ayanaya vidyate. There is no option as far as I am concerned. There is no option. In fact, there is no option for any person. But they are not yet aware of that. By the grace of the Lord, by the grace of the punya karma which I did so far, by the grace of Mahatmas, by the grace of Satsanga and my own Gurudev, I got this clarity. I will hold this clarity as the lagan. They call it na? So that lagan, that I will never leave that lagan. That is the lagan. So this is the clarity or convictions which are expected from a spiritual seeker, a seeker of spiritual knowledge. What is the effect of this clarity of thinking, which is named as Vairagya Praptihi? We will see in the next class. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi Harihi Om Tat Sat. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.